Hello again, and welcome to our next stop on the campaign trail for Natchez Pet Mayor. We are here with John Grady Burns and the now famous Dart here at Nest, right here on Franklin Street in the lovely Natchez, Mississippi. Dart is running for Natchez Pet Mayor and has begun his campaign quite fervently, from what I've seen. I won't give it all away, but I look forward to talking to you about that. Dart is also at the NatchezPetMayor.com website, where you can go online and vote for Dart. Each vote is $5, and a portion of that goes to our local animal welfare organizations, as well as all of the wonderful projects we have going on town with the Downtown Natchez Alliance. So let's get started. Tell us a little bit about Dart and how you two came to be in one another's lives.
Well, I guess it was just inevitable that he was supposed to be with me. I had another rescue, Standard Poodle, who passed away. And it was kind of lonely here at work because Noah had made such a statement. And so I kind of put it out into the universe. I was ready for another dog just like Noah. And a couple of weeks later, I got a little text. And they said, I don't know if you're ready for another dog. I don't know if you're open for this, but I know another Standard Poodle that needs to be rehomed. I said, yes. I knew nothing about Dart until I met him. And boy, did I get goosebumps because it was like looking into Noah's eyes. But he's just the sweetest dog.
Now, I see you have D'Artagnan Dart, lovingly called, here in your wonderful shop. Is this very common to have him here at Nest on Franklin Street?
Every day. If I'm here, Dart's here. He loves coming to work. He loves greeting the customers. And he's so gentle. You know, he'll hear the door and he'll just trot right up to the front and say hello and greet them. And as long as they want to keep petting him, he'll stand there. So sometimes I have to say, come here, Dart. Let him shop.
I will say, just from personal experience, my grandbabies love to come down here and see Dart. Like, it is part of when they spend time, especially on the weekends with Granny, they want to go see Dart. So it's one of the must-dos in Natchez for sure. So Dart's personality, what would make him, an element of his personality that would make him perfect for political office?
Well, I think he is so committed and so loyal that it would be inevitable that he should be the pet mayor. I mean, he's there for all of these homeless animals, all of these friends of his that need to be taken care of in a much nicer manner. So, you know, as a rescue, he understands the importance of that. So he's here to fight for them and to help them get all the things that they need. Wouldn't you say so, Dart? Huh? Yeah.
So we were chatting earlier, and you were talking about his campaign message seemed to be about rescues and supporting our local rescue leagues and our groups that help animals here in Natchez.
It really is very important. You know, we all must understand the importance of raising our animals properly and taking care of them health-wise. And spay and neutering is very important because if you go out to the countryside, you do see the animals that are neglected, that need help, that need to be rescued. And so how wonderful that they can be. And if we practice a little responsibility and do the right thing, then we too can be a better community. And Dart wants to see that happen.
Thank you, Dart. We certainly agree with and appreciate you and really have to brag on the city of Natchez that we have such wonderful animal welfare organizations. Lots of volunteerism, people working together, and it makes a difference.
It does. It makes a big difference.
And thank you for making a difference.
As someone did recently, they brought all of the change that they've been saving in a jar, and they said any amount of change can make a change. So that's what we need to think about.
That's true. Yeah. Speaking of change and the jar, there is a jar I noticed on your counter over there by where you check out. You want to tell us about that?
Well, that is for voting. So if you would rather come in to shop and meet Dart personally so that you can pick the correct person to be mayor, the correct pet to be mayor, he would greatly appreciate it. And then that's our little cash fund that we're going to save for the very end.
Oh, we'll keep that part.
Yeah, so nobody knows really where he stands in the number of first, second, third, or fourth.
Because there are multiple spots.
That's
First place,
right.
it is called Natchez Pet Mayor.
Right.
But there are multiple winners. There'll be first place Pet Mayor. And then the second, or the runner-up, will be the Chief of Police. Third is Fur Chief, and 4th through 9th is the Board of Aldermen. So even though we're voting for our favorites, there'll be multiple winners among this friendly competition and fundraiser.
And although he would really like to be the mayor, he will be happy to serve where he is needed best.
Oh, he just wants to help others in political office.
Absolutely.
Oh, because he's so sweet. Let's talk about public life, because he will have quite a few appearances to do. Being a politician can be very trying and take a lot of energy sometimes. Does he have practice with...
He really does. As you see here, he's very calm. He can be there for the meetings. He's happy to be seen in public, but he knows how to act. He knows how to be calm. But if you want to throw this little toy, he'll get wound up really quick. So believe me, he's got a ton of energy. He can go like the ever-ready bunny to do his job.
One time my grandson and I were in here, and he found Dart's favorite toy, and they were both, I was worried about the china, which I wanted to ask about, the china. Because here at Nest, here on Franklin Street in Natchez, Mississippi, you will find an amazing array of china. And certain brides-to-be that have selected some of their favorite patterns. Would you like to tell us about that?
So we have our bridal table. And of course, also when people run, if they're in royalty with the Mardi Gras or the garden clubs, then the brides and groom kings will also choose gift items. So we always display them here for people to pick out. We're grateful to the moms who have taught their children well the importance of entertaining and having china and crystal and flatware. So we're the only full-service bridal selection shop in town. But we have other gifts as well. We have entertaining gifts. We have home interiors. We do flowers for special occasions. We have orchid plants, green plants, and we do deliveries. So we're a little bit of everything.
Taking care of all those needs here in Natchez.
Absolutely.
I love it. So how long have you been here in this place?
Well, I have been back home for 9 years now. I grew up here, and I think in the back of my mind, I always knew I'd come back. I just didn't know when. But I woke up one day and I said it was fun and I'm done. I'm ready to go home. And it's great to be back. I just love sliding right into the community I grew up in, involved in the same organizations that I've always been involved with, family, friends, and it's just nice to be in Natchez. It's a beautiful town.
This location right here, when did you move into
When
here?
I moved back home 9 years ago and opened the shop.
9 years.
Yeah.
I love it.
So I'm working on my 10th year.
Excellent. Are there any final words or things that you'd like to share with us?
Gosh, all I'd like to say is please come by the shop, meet Dart. You too will be convinced very easily that he is the pet for the job. Thank you very much.
All right, we encourage you to go to NatchezPetMayor.com, see all of the
And
candidates.
there he is, gone to the door to greet because he heard someone come in. He's doing his job.
He knows the bill. Y'all, come on to NatchezPetMayor.com. Come on downtown Natchez. The Downtown Natchez Alliance is so excited to be part of this fundraising effort, and we appreciate you for partnering with us, and definitely Dart for all the wonderful hospitality that he gives us. So we look forward to all the results. We'll be posting leaderboards and all of as the running goes on. The voting will end on April 26th. So get your votes in often, early, and as many as you want.
Yeah.
We'll see you there. Thank you.